Hello everyone and welcome back to JT on the Go. So today we are about to board the 5th and newest cruise ship in the Disney Cruise Line fleet, the Disney Wish. So let's get into knowing about this new and exciting cruise ship.
Before we get started, I would like to point out that I got some of the information in the 4-part series from the Making of the Wish on Disney+. The journey here was a little turbulent. After landing in Orlando, we rented a car and drove to Port Canaveral and Cocoa Beach, where we stayed in the Hampton Inn Cocoa Beach Hotel. We were wondering where we could have breakfast, but this hotel has complimentary breakfast. When I found this out, I was like, wow, this is a very convenient way to get breakfast before a cruise. Let's see what's on the menu. There are fruits, coffee, and cereals on this counter. The other counter has scrambled eggs, breakfast meats, oatmeal, yogurt, toast, bagels, and muffins. And waffles that you can make yourself. You can either have a big one or a little one. The toaster ovens are over there.
So I'm gonna have a waffle for breakfast. So here's how you make a waffle at this hotel. So first you put the cup here, you put batter in like that, you just push it. And then you take this cup, bring it to one of these, and I decided to cook this one. You just put it all over, and you just put it all over this, the mold. Then you close this, and then you put a timer, and that's a timer. After the timer goes off, you go in there, and you can see that the waffle's ready. So we go in here, take this fork, and we just go in there, pull it up, put it on the plate, and there you have it.
The total time it takes for a waffle to cook is about 2 minutes. When the machine beeps, your waffle is ready. This is our hotel room from the drone. It has a swimming pool and a short walk from the beach. Weather wasn't cooperating during the making of this series. The beaches at Port Canaveral get jammed packed when a rocket is being launched from the Kennedy Space Center, which is located a few miles north of here and the port. The best time to come for a cruise from Port Canaveral is the summer months before hurricane season. Like I said before, we will be exploring the Disney Wish, Disney Cruise Line's 5th cruise ship, and the first of the Wish class of Disney cruise ships. The vessel is 1.2 million square feet, weighs 144,000 gross tons, and stands over 200 feet tall. It is the size of 3 football fields combined and is longer than the Eiffel Tower. The ship was built in Papenburg, Germany, and the maiden voyage was on July 14, 2022. We are now arriving for check-in. Because the ship is leaving the country, you'll need your passport. Some use a birth certificate, but I recommend you to get a passport. The cruise terminal will have a parking garage. After you park your car, if you drive here, you will take this sky bridge across and into the terminal. You can get dropped off down there. Boarding starts roughly around 11:30. Upon booking your cruise, you will receive a port arrival time. Your arrival time will be posted and you'll have to wait to enter registration until your arrival time is posted. No more sneaking in early. After you get your passport checked, you'll normally sit in the cruise terminal until your boarding group is called. This will be my 9th Disney cruise and the first cruise I am making a series about. Here's what the terminal looks like, but because our boarding group was called, we won't be sitting here. We are on gold membership, one way from platinum. I've been fortunate to be on the other 4 Disney cruise ships. If you were sitting in the terminal and your group was called, proceed to the big Mickey Mouse tunnel in the back corner. On the day of departure, most people go to deck 11, the pool deck, until the rooms are ready at approximately 2:30 in most cases. Here is our first look at the Grand Hall. The reason why you see Christmas decorations is because this cruise and the making of this 4-part series was in November of 2023. We will be exploring most of the ship in part 3. There are cast members that will point out where everything is, because this is the Disney standard.
Alright, lunch. Lunch will be the Marceline.
I'll come back to review the Marceline Market later in the series. It's time to check out our room. Our room is 8596 on deck 8. To get in, you'll need your magic band. Some spaces are a bit tight. By the door, you'll find the closet where you can store some of your clothes, and there is also a mini safe on the bottom shelf. Here is the bed. Keep in mind that this room has a bunk bed, because it's a deluxe veranda suite. This is the TV. The veranda suite are similar on all ships. There are 2 other ships in the Disney Wish class. The Treasure will set sail in December of 2024, while the Destiny will set sail in 2025. Here are some more jars and shelves to store things. The best place to store your luggage is under the bed. This couch here can turn into a smaller bed. The bunk bed will come down later tonight. Another closet for storage. We also have a balcony looking over the ship's starboard side. You can sit here and take in the view. Prior to the trip, we received tags that we attached to the luggage. Upon arrival to the port, these bags were taken by the porters to be delivered to our room right before 2:30 p.m. By now, we have them. Now let's see the bathrooms. The room nearest to the bed is where you will find the shower. Out of all the Disney cruises I've been on, the bathrooms have been clean and well supplied. This bathroom falls right into that.
Can you open this up? Oh, look at that.
The room closest to the door is where you will find the toilet. If you look in the distance, there are 2 ships that are alike on the other end of the port. Those vessels are used by SpaceX to recover the capsule of Crew Dragon after it comes back from the International Space Station. Some of the launch sites can easily be seen from the ship. Later today, they will light up that Christmas tree in the corner. They will do this twice because there are 2 dinner times, 5:30 and 8 o'clock. They do that twice after both dinners so nobody misses it. I was at the Grand Hall at the right moment to see the chandelier flash. This occurs at midnight as well.
Somebody hold in your hands. So, if you have a wand, raise it up. Perfect. Now, when all of these different hands and all of these different hearts come together to make our very first wish, that is when the enchantment really begins. So, on the count of 3, wish for enchantment.
Watch the chandelier.
Call out together. Wishes do come true. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Wishes do come true. It's already burning like a charm or like a wish. And Disney.
The first day of any Disney cruise is open house all over the ship. Because you have to be 18 or over to visit the Senses Spa, we will visit the open house to check it out. All ages can check out places that have age restrictions during open house. The Senses Spa is one of those adult-only places on the ship, and one of the amenities that you have to pay for. This is not included with your Disney cruise fare. They do massages and other relaxing stuff here, such as facials and other spa services.
We do massages, facials. I will explain everything on the spot for you. Okay, so there for you oranges, teas as well. And in the men's changing room is a steam room area which you can also use complimentary. Now have you heard of our rainforest area? Okay, so this is our exclusive thermal suite. It's the heart of our spa where you can relax. It's a VIP area just for 18 and above, and it's amazing.
Okay, so this is part of the whole.
Yes, it is an additional cost, but because it's a VIP area, and it's a limited access as well.
Okay.
No, for the, we do,
The Senses Spa is located at Deck 5 at the front.
Rainforest, which is the whole entire cruise, as much as you keys and amenities over here, which you can enjoy. However, we can order a drink for you outside, and you can bring it in as well. We have a special starting for ice cream here, 6 weeks of food. Yeah. Yeah, like something like that. Yeah, this is how we do it.
This is the cooling room. It looks like a freezer.
All 3 of them.
Here's the sauna. It's hot in here.
An alarm has been triggered in this area. Please vacate this room immediately and contact the nearest member of the crew for further instructions. Please vacate this room immediately and contact the nearest member of the crew for further instructions. May I have your attention?
Swings and relaxation.
This is basically a chilling place outside.
Vacate this room
On the Disney Wish, you can go to the Wish's bow.
Further instructions. May I have your attention, please? An alarm has been triggered in this area.
There's the ship's bridge, and the clouds cleared up quite a
May I
bit.
have your attention, please? An alarm has been triggered in this area. Please vacate this room immediately and contact the nearest member of the crew for further instructions. May I have your attention, please? An alarm has been triggered in this area. Please vacate this room immediately. Please vacate this room immediately and contact the nearest member of the crew for further instructions. May I have your attention, the crew, for further...
Not everything on the vessel is open at the time of departure. All these hallways that we're in are part of the Senses Spa. They'll just take you to rooms that they do the spa services in. That old ship on the side is giving our ship liquefied natural gas, which is cleaner burning. Before we leave, we have to participate in the muster drill. It is mandatory that all cruise lines do this so that everyone will know what to do if the ship is sinking. The decks that people would be told to go to during this drill are decks 3, 4, and 5.
If you are not yet at your assigned assembly station, please proceed by following the signs and directions given by...
Okay. Single file, one time. Single file, shoulders to the shoulders.
You go, okay, you go to the Peter Pan. We'll wait here for you. I told him.
There is something I want to show you. The Disney Wish is the first Disney cruise ship to feature 2 cinema theaters. This one is the Wonderland Cinema. It's very small. The second one is the Neverland Cinema. It is also very small. Previous Disney vessels have the Buena Vista Theater. They just took it and split it into 2 on the Disney Wish. Seating is limited, but 2 movies can be played at the same time. You do have to pay for popcorn. There are 3 rotational restaurants for dinner that are included with the cruise fare. The names of them are Arendelle, Worlds of Marvel, and 1923. For 1923, there are 2 halves. One half, Roy Disney, that hallway will take you to the aft elevators and stairs. And the other half, Walt Disney. Here we have Cinderella next to the grand staircase. The staircase gets narrower and narrower as you climb higher. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with maps like these. They will appear near the elevators and will tell you where you are in which direction the back or aft or the front or bow is. As the sun sets, we are getting ready to leave Port Canaveral and begin our cruise. That is a SpaceX Falcon 9 first stage on the drone ship. SpaceX Falcon 9 first stages are reusable. After the Falcon 9 first stage does its part in a Falcon 9 mission, it'll come back and land on the drone ship. Recovery vessels such as GoQuest and GoSearcher would be on standby to bring the first stage here. The cruise will last 3 days. The only place we will be stopping is Castaway Cay in the Bahamas, which will be in part 2. The day after will be a day at sea, which is in part 3. Then we will be back here in part 4. I split this video into 4 parts so you guys don't fall asleep. For tonight's dinner, we were assigned to the 1923 restaurant. The top speed of the Disney Wish is 23 knots. Now we're out of here as we prepare for dinner. There are 2 dinner seatings for Disney cruises. Both are based on itinerary. For cruises sailing out of the US, seating begins at 5:45 p.m. The second begins at 8 o'clock p.m. For 1923, we were assigned to the Roy Disney half. Roy Disney is Walt Disney's brother. 1923 was the year that Walt founded the Walt Disney Company. 2023 marks the 100-year anniversary of Walt Disney's company. We will be sharing our table with another family. In 1923, you'll find a lot of the artwork that was used in the making of Disney animated films. The Walt Disney half is the same thing as the Roy Disney half. It just has different pieces of art. Make sure to familiarize yourself with the menu.
I was wondering about that, but we did it on a whim, and it was just like, let's just do it, and we did. So the next time we'll plan a little bit in advance. I mean, at the end of the day, we did put it on our cards that got us the most points.
For appetizer, I got Caesar salad.
It's tuna. You want a piece?
I got the steak for the meal. For dessert, I didn't expect them to have churros on the menu. Here's the lighting of the tree. As you can see, it's jam-packed. Man, it's dark out here. Here's what the bunk bed looks like. By tomorrow, we will be in Castaway Cay, which will be in the beginning of the next episode.